Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the August 27th, 2025 Pittsburgh Board of Public Education and Pittsburgh Mount Oliver Intermediate Unit Legislative Meeting. Would everyone please rise so that we can salute the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would now like to turn the meeting over to our superintendent, Dr. Wayne Walters, for a special presentation.
Thank you, President Walker. Good evening, everyone. As stated, I am Dr. Wayne Walters, proud superintendent of the Pittsburgh Public Schools, and tonight is more than just a formal ceremony. It's a proud and powerful moment in Pittsburgh Public Schools history, and it is with great joy and deep admiration that I welcome all of you to the swearing in of our inaugural Student Board representatives, Christopher Graves and Orly Trumbull. Present with them this evening are parents and grandparent of Christopher, parents of Orly, and Linnell Reed, project manager of Student Voice. This moment is the embodiment of our district's core belief that students should not just be seen, they should be heard. Not just invited, but involved. Not just observed, but empowered. As we take in the gravity of this evening, I want to reflect on what this moment truly represents, not just for these two remarkable young people, but for every student in the Pittsburgh Public Schools. Christopher and Orly, your appointment is more than symbolic. Your role is not ceremonial, it is essential. You are not here to observe, you are here to influence. You carry with you the perspectives, hopes, and concerns of more than 19,000 students across our district. You are the bridge between experience and decision-making, and you will help guide our district's path forward in real and tangible ways. To honor this extraordinary leadership and responsibility, I would like to present each of you with the Superintendent's Challenge Coin, a tradition in the Pittsburgh Public Schools that recognizes individuals who embody our highest ideals of service, commitment, and courage. This coin is not given lightly. It is typically reserved for those who demonstrate unwavering excellence, integrity, and a drive to elevate others. And I can think of no better recipients. With this coin, you join a small group of individuals entrusted to challenge the status quo, speak truth to power, and help move our district forward. This is your moment to lead, and we truly believe in you. In addition to the challenge coin, I'm also presenting you with our district's signature lapel pin, emblazoned with the words, "Students first, always, in all ways." This pin is more than just a slogan, it's a promise. It serves as a daily reminder that every discussion we enter, every vote we cast, and every challenge we confront must always center on what's best for our students. I want you to wear it with pride because you are now the visible representation of that promise. You are not the future of PPS, you are the now of PPS. And with your leadership, the future will even be brighter. Christopher and Orly, I am so excited to partner with you. Your voices will sharpen our vision, your courage will inspire your peers, and your leadership will leave a legacy that opens doors for students who come after you. This is a proud night, not just for you and your families, but for all of us who believe in what young people can do when they are trusted, heard, and empowered. Welcome to the table, not just as students, but as leaders. Let's continue to put students first, always, in all ways. And before I make this moment official, I'd like to present them with the coins and continue. And then now to make this moment official, it is my honor to turn this portion of our program over to the Honorable Nicola Henry Taylor, whose presence here tonight is a reflection of the deep respect we hold for this milestone. Judge Henry Taylor, thank you for joining us. We're grateful for your leadership, your service, and your willingness to swear in our first ever Student Board representatives. Judge Henry Taylor, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I'm going to ask first, Orly, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Orly Trumbull, do solemnly swear or affirm
I, Orly Trumbull, do solemnly swear or affirm
that as a non-voting student member of the Pittsburgh Board of Public Education,
that as a non-voting member of the Pittsburgh Board of Education,
I will follow all policies governing board process,
I will follow all policies governing board process,
and I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution
and I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth.
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
And I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations. Christopher, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Christopher Graves, do solemnly swear or affirm
I, Christopher Graves, do solemnly swear or affirm
that as a non-voting student member of the Pittsburgh Board of Public Education,
that as a non-voting member of the Pittsburgh Board of Education,
I will follow all policies governing board process,
I will follow all policies governing board process,
and I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution
and that I will support, obey, and follow the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of this office with fidelity.
Congratulations. You shake your hand.
Thank you, Dr. Walters. Thank you, Judge Henry Taylor. And on behalf of the Board of Directors for Pittsburgh Public Schools, let me be the first to welcome Representative Graves and Trumbull to our team and to our work. We cannot wait to get to know you, get to work with you, and most importantly, learn from you. So thank you very much. And congratulations again. All right. I would now like to call to order the legislative meeting for October 27, 2025 of the Pittsburgh Mount Oliver Intermediate Unit. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the roll?
Barker. Ms. Petrowski.
We could not hear you until just now, Mr. Weiss. You might want to start over.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'll call Mr. Barker first.
Present.
Ms. Petrowski.
Here.
Dr. Reed.
Here.
Ms. Silk.
Here.
Talaferro.
Here.
Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean. See Mr. Dean on the screen, I'll mark him present for now. Ms. Wilson.
Here.
Ms. Yord.
Here.
Mr. Walker.
Here.
9 members present.
Thank you, Mr. Weiss. Will board members please turn to the minutes from July 23rd, 2025? Are there any additions, corrections, or deletions? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the July 23rd, 2025 legislative meeting for the Pittsburgh Mount Oliver Intermediate Unit?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Barker and Ms. Silk. All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? The minutes stand approved. The committee report on business and finance, including agenda items 25.01 through 26.02 are before you. Are there any questions or comments on this report? Seeing no questions, can I have a motion and a second to approve the business and finance report?
So moved. Second.
Thank you, Ms. Petrowski and Ms. Wilson. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the vote?
Barker.
Yes.
Petrowski.
Yes.
Dr. Reed.
Yes.
Ms. Silk.
Yes.
Talaferro.
Yes.
Mr. Dean.
Yes.
Ms. Wilson.
Yes.
Ms. Yord.
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Unanimous approval.
Thank you. Agenda items 27.01 is the Pittsburgh Mount Oliver Intermediate Unit Personnel Report for August 27, 2025. Are there any questions or comments on this report? Seeing none, can we have a motion and a second for a vote?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Barker and Ms. Petrosky. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the vote?
Parker,
Yes.
Petrosky,
Yes.
Dr. Reed,
Yes.
Ms. Silk,
Yes.
Talafaro,
Yes.
Mr. Dean,
Yes.
Ms. Wilson,
Yes.
Ms. Yord,
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Unanimous approval.
Thank you. Item 28.01 is the Pittsburgh Mount Oliver Intermediate Unit Financial and Travel Reports for August 2025. Are there any questions or comments on this report? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you, Ms. Petrosky and Ms. Wilson. All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? This meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much. I would now like to call to order the August 27, 2025 meeting of the Pittsburgh Public Schools to order. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the roll?
Parker,
Present.
Ms. Petrosky,
Here.
Ms. Reed,
Here.
Ms. Silk,
Here.
Talafaro,
Here.
Mr. Dean,
Present.
Ms. Wilson,
Here.
Ms. Yord,
Here.
Walker.
Here.
All members present.
Thank you. Will board members please turn to the minutes? Today we'll be approving the minutes for the July 23rd, 2025 legislative session. Are there any corrections, additions, or deletions? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Talafaro and Mr. Barker. All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? The minutes stand approved. At this time, I would like to read the executive session statement. In addition to the executive sessions announced at the legislative meeting of July 23rd, 2025, the board met in executive session on August 20th, 2025, and immediately prior to this legislative meeting to discuss various personnel matters that may include but are not limited to administrative vacancies and positions opened and closed. The board does not vote at executive session. The committee report on education is before you today, submitted by Dr. Tracy Reed, chairperson, and the committee. The report includes agenda items 5.01 through 8.08. As a note, there is no suspension report for this month on the agenda. There were no items noted for further discussion at agenda review. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns on the report on education from board members? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second to approve the committee report on education?
So moved. Second.
Thank you, Director Talafaro and Director Silk. Mr. Weiss, please call the vote.
Parker,
Yes.
Petrosky,
Yes.
Dr. Reed,
Yes.
Ms. Silk,
Yes.
Talafaro,
Yes.
Mr. Dean,
Yes.
Ms. Wilson,
Yes.
Ms. Yord,
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Unanimous approval.
Thank you. The committee report on business and finances before you, submitted by Ms. Emma Yord, chairperson and the committee. The report includes agenda items 10.01 through 12.08. There were no agenda items noted for further discussion at the business section. Are there any questions or comments at this time that were not answered? Mr. Joseph.
Item 11.01 is still currently a placeholder, so it's being pulled from the agenda because we couldn't get the quote in time for board approval at this meeting, so it'll be brought back next month. Thank you.
Mr. Joseph, what item was that again?
Item 11.01 is the placeholder for automobile insurance.
11.01 is being pulled from the agenda. Thank you. All right. Are there any questions or comments from board members on the business and finance report? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second to approve the committee report on business and finance?
So move.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Barker and Ms. Talaferro. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the vote?
Parker,
Yes.
Petrowski,
Yes.
Dr. Reed,
Yes.
Ms. Silk,
Yes.
Delaferro,
Yes.
Mr. Dean,
Yes.
Ms. Wilson,
Yes.
Ms. Yord,
Yes.
Ms. Walker.
Yes.
Unanimous approval.
Thank you. We will now move on to the Human Resources Report. This includes items 13.01 through 14.11, including addendums A, B, and C, submitted by Ms. Sylvia, and D. I thought there was a D. Excuse me. We'll start that over. We're going to do the Human Resources Report, including items 13.01 through 14.11, including addendums A, B, C, and D, submitted by Ms. Sylvia Wilson, chairperson, and the committee. Are there any questions or comments on this report? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second for a roll call vote?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson and Mr. Barker. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the vote?
Parker,
Yes.
Petrowski,
Yes.
Dr. Reed,
Yes.
Ms. Silk,
Yes.
Delaferro,
Yes.
Mr. Dean,
Yes.
Ms. Wilson,
Yes.
Ms. Yord,
Yes.
Ms. Walker.
Yes.
Report's approved unanimously.
Thank you. Ooh, Mr. Joseph?
So I just wanted to call your attention to, I know we had previously discussed that there would be updates to Addendum D. So the items that were voted on do not reflect that, but we will update Addendum D to reflect the items that should have been voted on, which includes all of the names.
Yes. Okay. That has been updated or it will be updated?
It will be updated.
Will be updated, okay. Thank you. Just for clarification, Addendum D is missing a page or two, and it will be updated shortly to reflect the current vote that was taken.
Yes, and the board was fully aware.
And the
made aware
board has
before
been
this
fully
of the-
apprised that there were
Okay.
additional names that did not appear.
Just want that to go in for the record.
Yes, thank you. I would now like to call the board's attention to item 16.01, the financial statements, and 16.02, the controller's report for the month ending July 31st, 2025. Are there any questions or comments on this report? All right, we will now move on to item 16.03, the EBE report. Are there any questions or comments on this report? Item 17.01 is a new business item. It's a resolution by the Board of Directors acknowledging implementation requirements prior to action taking on the Future Ready Facilities Plan. Are there questions or comments on this item? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second for a roll call vote on new business item 17.01?
So moved. Second.
Thank you, Ms. Petrowski and Ms. Talaferro. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the vote?
Parker,
Yes.
Petrowski,
Yes.
Dr. Reed,
Yes.
Ms. Silk,
Yes.
Farrell,
Yes.
Mr. Dean,
Abstain.
Ms. Wilson,
Yes.
Ms. Yord,
Yes.
Walker.
Yes.
Motion passes 8 yes, 1 abstention.
Thank you. Item 17.02 is a new business item, a resolution of the Board of Public Education adopting the performance priorities for the superintendent for the upcoming school year. Are there any questions or comments on this report, on this item? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second? Or were you raising your hand? Ms.
Mr. Walker, I had
Oh, I'm
a
sorry.
question.
Director Yord, I did not see your hand up there. Please.
Okay, that's okay. We received a number of comments and public testimony this week regarding the fact that the goals for 2 of these 3 goals that we're setting have already been met, and they were wondering why. So I wanted to lift that up for conversation and get clarification from either you, Mr. Walker, or the superintendent.
Let me just make sure. I'm sorry, Dave, we're having trouble hearing the folks on Zoom a little bit. I just wanted to make sure I understood your question, Director Yord. You're asking to respond to some comments about 2 of the 3 goals having been met and why they're still currently goals?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
I'll take my stab at it, and then I will let Dr. Walters, if he chooses. So the priority goals that we are monitoring for reading, math, and graduation are goals that monitor a specific cohort of students at a particular time. And so while the benchmarks were set, I believe 2 years ago, it is possible for an individual cohort of students to surpass that goal without needing for the actual goals to change, because next year's students are not the same as this year's students. And so while we're, and this is mostly my opinion, and people can disagree with me if they would like, while it is encouraging that our current 3rd grade students and certainly our graduates have exceeded what we set as goals, I think it's important to also give the incoming class an opportunity to continue that trend. I think it shows that, at least in the short term, that the strategies and curriculum that the superintendent and his team are implementing are working and continue to work. But I also think that there is an opportunity, as we continue to create longstanding goals and guardrails for the board and for the superintendent, that we have a conversation around whether or not our future goals are progressive or strong enough or adequate for what we're trying to do from a student outcomes perspective. So I think going forward, we can have discussions on whether or not we need to strengthen those goals. But for now, I think what has been set reflects the work that we're trying to do for the next school year. Dr. Walters, if you had anything to add?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Walker. Goals across school districts, when they're designed across school districts across our country, are based on a continuum. They're traditionally not based on 1 year and then you wait for that goal and create it. So from the beginning of my tenure, the goals were established on a 5-year continuum, beginning with the 2021 serving as a baseline, with continuous growth over the years. So when we started this journey, we created a baseline and we used a formula aligned with the state's formula for growth to create growth guidelines. So as Mr. Walker said, there are times where we may attain goals, or there are times where we may not attain those goals, and we keep the trajectory. We want to exceed goals, obviously, and that doesn't stop the work of the school district, but goals are not established year by year. They're established in school districts usually at a trajectory. So if we look at school districts, they're usually designated for usually a 5-year period, and some districts have even examined a 7-year period. So this is just a continuum of the beginning of my tenure to where we are now in the design of goals.
Thank you.
Thank you for that question, Director Yord. All right, so we have a motion by Ms. Wilson. We have a second.
Second.
Director Talaferro, thank you. Mr. Weiss, can you please call the vote?
Barker,
Yes.
Petrosky,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Ms. Silk,
Yes.
Talaferro,
Yes.
Mr. Dean,
Yes.
Ms. Wilson,
Yes.
Ms. Yord,
Abstain.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Motion passes 8 yes, 1 abstention.
Thank you. That concludes the voting portion of our meeting tonight. I would like to open up the floor to board members who have announcements that they would like to share that do not require a legislative vote. Ms. Petrosky?
Thank you, Mr. Walker. As we know, school has been back in session this week. And so just as a reminder to the public, school buses are back on the road, so please remember to stop at the stop signs when the stop arm comes out, because I have already seen drivers passing the stop signs, and we want to make sure that all of our students are safe, but especially our littlest ones. So stop at the stop sign, don't get a ticket. Thank you.
Other comments? Director Wilson?
I just wanted to thank all who, on our joint back-to-school program that was on the north side with Mercedes Williams and Ebony Pugh and all the staff and all the volunteers who put on a wonderful event for back-to-school for families. As usual, it was another spectacular event, and it takes a lot of coordination, a lot of hard work to be able to come off with something as successful as it is each year, and it seems like every year it's a little bit better. So I just think that we can't go without saying thank you to all the work that's been put in. I also would like to make note of the CTE staff, making sure that all the new CTE students this year knew where they were going, and those who traveled during the day knew what they were doing. With thanks to Angela Mike and her team for making sure that it was a smooth transition for all our CTE students. And also to make note that at the start of every school year, there's always issues about transportation, and we try to the staff tries to minimize it as much as possible. And those who may still have issues, please be patient. It will be taken care of. And again, that is a huge, huge, huge ordeal. And it would be remiss for not mentioning how tough it is, and to thank them for doing everything possible to make sure that that's success as well. Thank you, Mr. Walker.
Thank you. Seeing no more announcements, I will entertain a motion and a second to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Petrosky and Mr. Barker. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anybody want to stay? All right, this meeting is adjourned. See you all. If you're driving home, please be safe, and we will see you soon.